Alright, so last night I just completed the install of the integrated engineering 3-inch catted downpipe on the 2017 Golf Sportwagen. And yeah, from an installation standpoint, it was not technically difficult, mechanically slightly, as if you've done any research or look at Golf R installations on the Golf Sportwagen or all-track installations. It took some time. Probably ended up taking me about 4 or 5 actual working hours to get it done. Like I said, the technical aspects are pretty straightforward, not super difficult, but reaching a lot of stuff and bolts is not easy. But with a little bit of perseverance, and I will say universal joints, your life will be much easier, and extensions. Ideally, if you have magnetic bits and everything, that'd be even better. But like I said, went in super easy, pretty straightforward. I should add that during the install, I have to give a big shout out or thank you to people who didn't know that they were necessarily helping me out, but that's why they created the videos. But the Shop DAP or Deutsche Auto Parts install on the Golf R, and then the Humble Mechanic Golf R install of the integrated engineering downpipe. I rewatched those probably 15 times throughout the install. Use that more as my manual than the actual installation instructions. So that's super helpful. I will say the Humble Mechanic's approach to approaching a lot of the heat shield bolts from the wheel well is super helpful. So anyone that's attempting this project, do that. Makes it much easier to access some of those bolts and fasteners. So my first impressions so far are it's in normal drive mode, and you know, cruising speeds at like 55 and 70 on the expressway. It's almost indecipherable that anything's been changed on the car, which is, for me, exactly what I was hoping for and what I really wanted. Sorry, I'm just checking the audio here. So that's awesome. You know, I really enjoy that. I will say that it's slightly louder than I was expecting when accelerating, especially when getting on it, and that's fine. I'm an old man. I want to keep the car sounding as close to stock as possible, but any sort of gains, I guess I'm noticing a little bit more throttle response at around like 2,000 and 3,000 RPM. So when you got a pretty good cruise going already, you notice that I feel like the lag is a little bit less, and you're able to get up and go. I know that without the tune yet, the Stage 2 tune, because that's the main reason why I'm doing this, you're not going to notice any really significant horsepower or torque gains, which wasn't really the point. But it feels slightly faster, but again, that could be the sound. Obviously, anyone that's driven a car, when you make some performance mods and you get a little bit better tone going, you always feel like you're going a little bit faster. So so far it's great. No issues, no check engine light. I had one for a second, cleared the code, and hasn't come back since. So I am headed right now to the gas station to pick up some 93 octane for the Stage 2 tune. And I'm going to go home, get the computer ready, get a charger on the battery of the car, and hopefully be installing the Unitronic Stage 2 tune and have it up and running in about an hour or two. And then I will create another one of these videos. It'll probably come later to have a little distance between the two, but hopefully my impressions and my reaction are even stronger with this downpipe install and how everything performs. So we will check in again then.